What's up everybody, it's Kelsee Briana J here with a get ready with me video, and in this video I'm trying out a bunch of new products. A lot of these products are in preparation for fall. I'm getting my fall makeup wardrobe shaped up, so I want to try out these products and see what makes the cut and what doesn't. I have a ton of different things. I have the NARS Atomic Blonde palette. I know you guys have been asking me to review this left and right. Today we're doing it. I have the new Milk Makeup Loose Setting Powder. I have the new Josie Maran Concealer. I have the new Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. A new powder from Kojendo. And a new blush from Dior. Of course, I added a few more supplementary products in. But these are the products that I wanted to focus this video around. No further ado, I'm going to jump right in. You guys can see me create this look. And then I'm going to be wearing these products around for the rest of the day. And you guys can see how they wear. So stay tuned and enjoy. I'm going to start off with my base. Today I'm going to use the new Becca foundation. This is called the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. I have the color Bamboo. It says that this is a weightless medium to buildable coverage foundation with a velvety natural finish that mimics the look of smooth, healthy skin. I'm going to take a bit of this on the back of my sponge. I have been enjoying this Kelsee sponge, honestly. I've used it almost every day since I've gotten it. And I like it. It applies my makeup so fast. Okay, so I've worn this foundation a few times and it is medium buildable. It's not going to give you full coverage, but it does give pretty decent coverage. So I feel like the color Bamboo is a pretty decent match. I like the undertone of this one. I was going back and forth between this and another color, but the other color was more neutral and this one is more golden. So I picked this one because obviously I have pretty golden undertones. This foundation does dry down. It doesn't take a lot of it. And it's a natural satin, like everyday type foundation. I've already drawn on my brows because I don't have a new brow product, but I do have some new concealer. This is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer. I'm just going to take a bit of this first and take this underneath my brow area just to sharpen it up, clean it up a little bit. And I already have on my paint pot. I got my OG MAC Land Low paint pot on the eyelids. So this is a little bit darker than I prefer for under my brow, but I already did it, so I'm just gonna go with it. It's like the same color as my skin. Interesting. So many of you guys have asked me, am I going to review this palette? This is the NARS Atomic Blonde palette. As you guys can see, it has super nice packaging. Honestly, I wasn't going to get it at first just because it's so pricey. It's $59. That's a lot. It has the highlight, it has the bronzer shade, and then it has 4 eyeshadows. I'm going to go ahead and take that bronzer shade with my Tom Ford number 13 brush, and I'm going to build that up in my crease. It's funny because I picked this up when I was shopping in Sephora with my mom, and I kept going back and forth like, should I buy this palette? Like, should I get it? And she gets really like antsy and she's like, Kelsee, just give me the palette. Just buy it and I'm done with it. I'm tired of the deliberation. So she bought the palette for me. I'm like, oh, you're so sweet, little girl. I call my mama my little girl. If it performs well, then that justifies things to me anyways. But this color is blending on nice in the crease. It's going on very subtly, and that may be attributed to the fact that it's actually a bronzer and not an eyeshadow. Now I'm going to dip into this color right next to it. I'm going to apply this underneath the brow, like for a little subtle highlight. Next I'm going to take a Smith's 253 brush and the color Icon. I'm going to tap that on my inner corner and blend it over. Okay, very smoothly pigmented so far. It's blending on like a dream. Same brush, and I'm gonna dip into the color Kink. I'm gonna pat this on the lid. Nice. Okay, so this one is a little bit grittier in comparison to the last one, so I'm just going to continue packing this on. You are going to have a little bit of fallout with this shade, so I'm just making sure I'm tapping off my brush and patting on this eyeshadow, not swiping, so I can minimize the amount of fallout. But I really like the color. Lastly, on the lid, I'm going to go in with Galapagos. This is one of my favorite brown eyeshadows ever, and I'm happy that NARS put it in a palette. I don't know if they reformulated it or not, but I'm going to tap this on the very outer corner of my eye and bring it upwards. Not bad. They gave a pretty glowy type eye look. So as always, I like to do my concealer and then come back and do eyeliner and stuff because I feel like concealer just cleans it up. I'm going to go back with the Josie Maran concealer. And the description on Sephora.com says, activate your healthiest, most vibrant skin with Josie's Skin Perfecting Clean Concealer. This buildable, blendable, high coverage concealer lasts all day with a smooth, natural finish. So it has 100% argan oil, vitamin E, fatty acids. I have the color medium tan. So I'm just going to apply that generously. Okay. So this color is pretty spot on with my complexion. I think that it's the same color as me. So it's not giving me a highlight, but it'll give me like a everyday type look. It feels really nice. I'm going to go back with the Kelsee sponge and just blend out this product. This blended out so easily. I feel like my under eye looks very hydrated and smooth. I like the way that looks a lot. I'm going to set it with a powder. And I'm going to set my under eye with this powder. This is by the brand Kojendo. This is called the My Fanshi. Please do not come for me if I butchered that. I already know I did. Sheer Lucent Powder. And it says, transform your dull skin into a silky and radiant complexion. It's a serum enriched mineral powder that contains tea tree oil, their signature blend of jojoba seed oil, olive squalene, and shea butter. I actually took out the sifter. Here's the powder. I'm going to dip straight in there and set it with my sponge like I normally like to. Oh, that looks really smooth, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Hold please. Have a towel. It's because I don't want to mess up this white. That looks very smooth so far. Very smooth, like airbrush like. So instead of setting my entire face with that powder, I actually am going to go in with the milk powder. This is the Blur Plus Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. I have the color Translucent Medium, which you guys know I'm always left out when it comes to translucent powders and loose powders. Being a medium complected person, they always make one for the light and they always make one for dark, but what about me? So I'm happy that more brands are starting to make like medium shades. I'm just gonna turn it upside down and see how much I can get to dump out. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'll have to dump it on my table. This is what the color looks like, if you guys can tell. So I'm gonna dump some out. This is a colored powder, so I don't want to get this everywhere. This is my La Mer, the powder brush. I'm going to use this to set my foundation. Oh, that looks really pretty already. I'm liking it. It mattified it down for sure. So now I'm going to go back to my eyes. I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and back with the color Icon. I need to re-intensify this inner corner and drag it along the bottom on the lower lash line. The face. On the rest of the lower lash line, I'm going back with Unleashed. Super smooth blend. Feels very nice. Like, I wish y'all could feel how smooth this powder feels. I've added a few more touches of makeup, but I want to go back in and bronze with this palette. And I'm taking my Tom Ford bronzer brush. I really don't have any fallout. And gonna see how it performs as a bronzer. It's going on a little bit darker and a little bit redder than I prefer. But if you have a deeper complexion than me, this is gonna be popping. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter. This is a Kylie. What kind of brush is this? Kylie number 3 brush. Let's take some of this highlight. This is a more like natural highlighter. It gave a little bit more color than I thought it was going to. It's very smooth, I will tell you that. And the last product I have is a new blush from Dior. This one is in the color Charnel, and they released a lot of new colors for fall. I just love the way like Dior and Chanel makeup smells. So good. So let's see what this looks like. Yes, my type of color like a muted ginger type color. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this Milk Makeup Kush Brow. I'm gonna use the color Grind just to hold my brows in place, give them a little bit more color. So this is the finished look. I'm excited. Here's a once over on all of the products. I feel like I used a lot, but let me zoom you guys out. So I'm gonna keep wearing these products around for the rest of the day. Do check-ins, and then you guys can see how these products work in conjunction with one another and how they wear on my skin. So stay tuned. So I'm in the line at Chick-fil-A and I've had my makeup on for 2 hours. So far, I still think it looks pretty good. I think that my foundation is a little bit dewier than it normally is at this time period. Normally my face is a little bit more matte, but it still looks good. I think the color is matching really pretty. I like my eyeshadow. My blush, I could honestly put some more blush on. I feel like it's kind of dissipated. I feel like it looks like a fresh everyday type look. I have my friend Thomas here, but he didn't want to be on the camera.
Okay, on the first order you have a Chick-fil-A sandwich, no pickles, American cheese, and a plum bun. Okay, that makes it $7.34.
Let's scan this. I don't want to go in because Chick-fil-A always has too many kids jumping around screaming and stuff, so I eat outside.
That is so innovative.
I know, right? We're gonna eat our food and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Thomas, you better not say bye if you don't want to be in it.
I mean, you can. I didn't put my hairline in it, so.
Hey guys, I know y'all are probably like, why am I at a tire place? And it's because I was driving and let me see, where can I go to where I don't look washed out? The answer's probably nowhere. Woo! Woo! It's that golden hour. But anyways, maybe I'll go outside. Ooh, that sun though. So I was driving and my car started running hot. So I was with my friend and I was like, oh, I think I need to get my oil changed. And he was like, girl, it's not the oil. So I'm like, shoot. So that means that that's gonna cost money. So basically I've been here for 3 hours getting my car fixed. I think that puts me at, right now I've had this on either for 5 or 6 hours. But right in here, I feel like it's too oily. I didn't bring any blotting tissues, but I would like to blot. I'll check back in. Eyeshadow's still doing good, but it's just very oily. I'm not feeling the foundation look, so I'll be back.
Kelsee, get out of your video.
I want you to be quiet, because you're so loud and giggly in a tire place.
They know what I'm doing.
What are you doing? Are you on Tinder?
Am I on Tinder? Girl, get out my face.
Grinder?
Grinder? Girl, what?
Finally, I got my car fixed after 5 gruesome, excruciating hours. So now Thomas has me in JCPenney's and I am wanting to do a check-in. As you guys can see,
I don't have you in JCPenney's. You came here to go to Sephora.
and now I'm ready to go. So now he has me longer, but as you guys can see, I am extremely oily. I feel like I'm oilier than I ever normally am. I know it's hot outside, but I just feel like I'm extremely oily. I've been oily for a while, like on my forehead. I'm even oily, like, let me see if I can focus. Come on. I'm oily over here. I really just, I'm gonna get oily in that area. Let's just say that. So, interesting. What do you think about my makeup?
I mean, overall, I like the look. You are a little oily in your T-zones. Especially on the nose and the forehead hairline area. Coverage, I mean, it's kind of sheer, but then again, it's at the end of the day. I
mean, but my makeup normally says I can see like imperfections. It's not a full coverage product in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So it never made claims for that. It's supposed to be medium.
Oh, I didn't know the backstory of the foundation. I still like the overall look.
We're leaving. Ooh. Did you focus on me? So I'm going back into the darkness. I'll check you in a minute. Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's, get my angle right. It's Kelsee, Briana, Jay. It's been 11 hours since I initially applied this makeup. I'm in this cute, quaint French bistro, and I thought it was really cute, and they're closed, but they let us come back here and just film a little segment for you guys. But I want to give you a check-in. You all can see what my foundation and my makeup looks like, but my foundation is very, very dewy, very shut up, can you shut up? Very luminous, a little bit too glowy. The concealer still looks good. My under eye area still is very matte, and it looks still smooth and not creasing. My blush is pretty much non-existent. My eyes, let me move you a little. Come closer. Eyeshadow. My eyeshadow still looks good. Like, I'm not mad at that. It's just a nice everyday. What are you doing?
I'm trying to give you the movie effect.
Oh, okay. My eye. Stop. Thank you. Okay.
You're not paying me.
I do. I pay you an attention. My eyeshadow still looks good. Shut up, Thomas. So I'll check back in when I get home. This is my final check-in that I'm gonna do while I'm out, because I've been out all day. I meant to show y'all my food, but when we got it, we went ham. He's ready for us to go home. These people are waving, ready for us to go home. You ready to go home, sweetie?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. We're going home. Smooches. Show them how Smooches is. Smooches.
Smooches.
Now you're supposed to say it at the very end. 5, 6, 7, 8. Smooches. I'm the walking, not the Walking Dead. I'm the walking. Oh my God, my shoe keeps coming off. Walking exhausted. I thought I said I was gonna stop vlogging at the restaurant, but we ended up coming to Walmart. It was just raining so hard. We had to sit in the car for like 10 minutes just to get the rain to like simmer down, pipe down, pipe down. All right, guys, so it is the end of the night. I have actually had on these products for 13 hours, and my face is extremely tired of these products. It's time to shut it down. It's time to go to bed. So as you all can see, my face is very oily. I feel like that happened within like the night. No, honestly, I feel like my face got really oily about the 4th or 5th hour, and since then it just has progressively gotten worse. It's been a really long day, but let me give you an overview of everything. I like the eyeshadow. I feel like that was really pretty. I like that one because it's aimed towards people of color. As far as the concealer goes, I feel like the concealer was very smooth. My only hold up with that is that I feel like the color was just a little bit too dark. I would have preferred for it to be like half a shade lighter, but I think if I order a shade lighter, it will be entirely too light. So I'll work with that one because it's very smooth. It went on nicely. As far as the powder used to set it, it feels so smooth. I love that powder. It's still actually matte. That's the only spot on my face that's actually still matte. And that powder, it feels very luxurious. The only thing that I didn't like about it is that it's not full. I feel like I'm not getting a lot. And the way that I run through powder, I don't know. But as far as the foundation goes, like I said, I feel like I'm way too oily. I actually have worn that foundation a few times before, and I feel like if I set it with my regular powder, it will set a little bit better. I feel like the milk powder, it really didn't give me that oil control that I need whenever I'm going out for the summertime. The blush, I feel like the blush disappeared, but other than that, my favorite thing that I tried today definitely had to be the under eye setting powder. I feel like it was just so smooth. And then my second favorite was the eyeshadow palette. You guys know NARS is gonna bring it. Let me know what your favorite product was that I used down in the comment section. And if you have not already, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm about to go to bed and wash off my face. But until next time, I will talk to you guys very soon. Smooches. Bye.